All right. Welcome to our Zoom call. And we are now beginning the March 2015 Health Games. Welcome, welcome. And here we go.
There we go. It's great to have you
Old
here.
friends, Larry and Peggy.
Yep, we've got
David
Larry
and Claudia.
and Peggy who have done this before. And this time we have three of our, we're going to just identify ourselves as your coaches. So it's me and David. And then Anna has become a coach, and she has 2 or 3 people that she has invited to the games. And so she's going to be one of the coaches. So you can check in with us for your verbal coach connection, either any of us, or get on the Zoom call. And sometimes people double, and that's awesome. So anyway, lots of good things. And yeah, this is a little earlier and a different day. Is it a little earlier? Yeah.
Mm-hmm, yeah, it's an hour earlier.
Yeah, and I did it because I wanted our other coach on, because she has classes every Wednesday, and it's nice to change. But
did she respond to your text?
She did not, but she's cute. Anyway, yeah, this is our introductory call, and this is awesome. I was going to tell you, on the weekly webinar this week, it has 4 people who kind of tell their stories, and they're people who talk about how they changed their thinking, their mind. And so there's Gwen Schmidt, who's wonderful, and Lisa Brady was the second one. The third one with long blonde hair is Heidi Newfer, and she is our coach. So in case you're...
That's Mike's wife, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you know from way back.
Anyway, she's our coach. And then the last one is Christy
Medina.
They're all our good friends, even though I don't know her last name. But no. Anyway, so what I think a fun thing maybe this time to do would maybe tell our general experience, since we all have done the games before, what our general experience was and what our hope is for this this time around. Does that sound
great?
Okay? Okay, take it away. You have to be first.
All right. I enjoyed the health challenge that began the Healthy Games that we did for 6 weeks, starting in January, mid-January, I guess, or thereabouts. And I resumed some good habits. The trouble with good habits is that they're so easily lost. The trouble with bad habits is that they're so hard to lose. Yeah. And we are nodding our heads in agreement about that one. So it was really nice for me to remember to really drink that much water. And as I posted on our wall yesterday, I was getting close to marking up on the wall, getting my points for the day yesterday. And I realized, I haven't done enough water. And so I drank 2 of those half-liter bottles an hour before bed. And yes, I was awake a few times during the night. So today I'm a little smarter, and I'm done with my 80 ounces already.
Whoa, good job.
Already. And of course, the importance of exercise and all of those things, though great to be reminded of all of those things. My goal this time is to concentrate on the exercise a little bit more, and to exercise with more intensity and intent as well. And to do that, it's important to eat the proper nutrition to support that kind of exercise. So I can't give that up, because if you don't eat properly, well, I guess that the better way to say it, if you eat properly, sleep properly, drink properly, then the exercise and other components of health fall in line so much better. In fact, having said that, let me tell you that I'm working with a guy a little bit, a personal trainer, and he asked me about my sleep a week or so ago, and he's not even part of these games with us. But I said, that's sure an ongoing hard thing for me. I've put some focus on it, but you know, I've had years in my life where my average sleep was 4 and 5 hours, you know, just to get through the job and raising kids and whatever justifications I gave. And he just looked at me like I was an idiot, pretty much. And he said, well, you know, having inadequate, insufficient sleep just catches up with you all the way around, you know, with your exercise and with your mental production of anything that you might be doing. So, yeah, that's another big goal, too, to get my 7 hours. How about you?
I'll be last.
All right.
Let's let Peggy, Larry, who wants to be first?
I'll defer to Ms. Hall.
Oh, thank you,
Wow.
sir. I'm going to pretend I wasn't really in the last challenge because I couldn't really participate. I'm just going to pretend it didn't happen.
She
But
was
it was
so
kind of-
sick. She was so ill the whole time.
I know, yeah. So, but it was kind of nice just getting back in the habit of paying attention to because even though I was sick, I still tried to pay attention to what I was drinking and eating, which I hadn't really done for a year. So that was kind of good. So I put my big toe in that water again. So I think what I'm going to concentrate on this time is really just getting back into the habit of cooking for myself, because being single, it's just hard to cook for one person. It's no fun. So I have to but I was very good at doing that. So I'm going to concentrate on that and getting back into drinking all the water that I need to drink again. So I'm just going to take these baby steps and get my good habits going in the right direction. I'm not going to try to overload myself and do all the right things all at the same time, because then I'll just fry myself.
Very, very wise.
So those are the two things, eating and drinking. And I think, with just doing those two things right and doing things like walking up to get my mail every day with the dog and then walking around the complex, I think that will get me my 3%, because I haven't been eating right at all.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Perfect.
And that's great. You're going to be doing fine. That's just great. Larry, take it away.
Well, I participated in my first challenge was the one in September. It started in September last year, and I quite enjoyed that one. I was new to it, so everything was new. It took me a little while to figure out what was going on and the points and all that other stuff, and I worried about not being able to get the points, and then by the end of it, I realized it wasn't as hard to get points as I thought it was going to be. But I was a little more successful, I think, with the first challenge than I was this one just previous to this.
Nobody.
But I've enjoyed them, and I like the accountability, the team kind of atmosphere, and
We even have dogs.
yeah. This
This is my puppy.
challenge is going to the dogs.
Very cute puppy. So this time, what's your plan, Larry?
Well, I think the thing that has been the hardest, the thing that defeated my accomplishing the goal both times, was inconsistent exercise. I wasn't doing it consistently and not focused. I think of some things and I do some things, but I wasn't paying attention to the reps and the sets, and I wasn't walking. This last time, I just did not get out and walk like I needed to. So I'm going to focus on exercise consistently and more exercise to address the energy use, fat burning, stuff like that. Plus, I have decided to go ahead with the TSFL program, see how that goes. So I'm going to be starting that
Ow!
with Anna as my coach. And hopefully I'll see some great progress there over the next few weeks. And of course, we've only got 4 weeks with this thing, and so that'll be a good test to find out
Yes, it will.
how well it goes.
See, that's great. And Anna has joined us, the famous third coach on our team. Glad you're here, girl.
Thank you.
Brand spanking new, but way excited. And yep, she's coaching her dad. And anybody can call Anna too and just check in with her. So this is great. So Anna, what we're doing is sharing how we did last time and then what our hopes are for this time. So you want to share?
Yeah. Okay. So I joined the last challenge because of my dad. He invited me, and he had invited me to the one he did before that, but I didn't think anything of it. But this time I really wanted to buckle down and get more serious about being healthy because I recognized that I was on the track to becoming overweight. I could see that I was headed in the wrong direction, and I wanted to change it, and I tried doing it on my own, and I just couldn't. I mean, I think it's hard for everyone to do it on your own because you tell yourself, oh, I'll just have one piece of cake and no one will know but me. But with this challenge, with the accountability of having other people there by your side, you're posting on the wall, you're putting in the results, and it helped me be more accountable. And if I have this piece of cake, it will affect me, and it'll affect those who I am working with to become healthy with. So, and last challenge, I think the best thing I did was water. I drink a lot of water. I constantly drink water throughout the day. And I think what I struggled with were the exercises. I couldn't find time because I wasn't making time for them. And I think that's what I want to work on in this challenge is really focus on the exercises. And I think that's about it.
Great. That's just great. So yeah, and in the process, she became a coach. So this is fun.
Yeah.
She thinks it would be fun to help other people. So that's awesome. Anyway, so yeah, for me, oh man, I can relate to what Anna was saying about kind of worrying that I would gain weight in my life when I was young mom, because I had a sister that I related to a lot that was pretty heavy, and my mom was a little overweight, and I just thought, oh boy, this is going to be scary. And so I had this fear factor going on, and I had some kids, and sure enough, I found myself at a very unhealthy weight after my fourth baby. And anyway, oh my, I didn't know what to do. So, I just accept myself and move forward, and had 2 more kids. But I stayed at that high weight for more than 20 years. Isn't that scary? But I didn't know what to do. I tried a million things. Anyway, then I found this program, and like Larry said, the TSFL program, Take Shape for Life, full program, which is really wonderful. It's just a kickstart to get you to a healthy weight. It is not the full program, and the fact that you still, and I mean, it is part of it, but it's the keeping the weight off. And that's what the games are all about, is keeping that weight off and having a healthy lifestyle. And so my friend, she told me about this program. I lost like 58 pounds with the TSFL start. And that was 5 years ago, and I've been able to keep it off. So happy. Anyway, I love these challenges because I like the accountability is wonderful, and just keeps your head in the game. And I found out that I am my mind is nuts. How do I say it better? But really, like this morning is a perfect example. I looked at the scales and I thought, I'm going to step on those. And then I thought, just don't. If you step on and you've lost weight, then you think you have liberties. And if you step on and you've gained weight, you're mad. And so you eat. And so I thought, I'm just not getting on. The same thing for the games. When I was ready to sign up for this time, last time I signed up and I put maintain because I was trying to get over this knee replacement that I've had. And so I just maintained and I lost 5 pounds. It was awesome. So I thought, here it says, what are you going to do? And I thought, maintain, of course. And I hope I don't win the money because I hope I lose more than I'm supposed to. But anyway, I just thought, because it messes with my head. If I say lose, then it makes me nuts. Anyway, so I'm a mental case, but you know what? It works and it's fun. And I love reading the stuff that I was telling about the, the reading this time, or the webinar this time, that has these 4 people on it. Gwen Schmidt, who talks about how her mind has changed, and Lisa Brady, the same thing. And then the third one's, her name is Heidi Newfer. Now, you got to pay attention to the third one because she's really significant to us. She is our coach. David's my coach. So Heidi, pay attention. Long blonde hair, cute girl. And then the last one is Christy Medina. And all these people are amazing. Christy Medina lost 200 pounds. So it's really fun.
Pretty incredible.
Yeah, very incredible. So anyway, and so yeah, this time I am, you will laugh. Like I said, I got my knee replaced, and so I have these physical therapy exercises. And one of my commitments is to exercise before bed, actually before dinner, because usually it's about 10 o'clock and I think, dang, I need to exercise. So, that's really bad.
Looks like there's a recurring theme for exercise this time.
It does seem like it, doesn't it? Anyway,
Start the body moving.
It's great fun. I am so excited about our team because I noticed we have 22 people on it right now. And our son, we have a son who just signed on today. So last time you guys met 2 of our daughters. Now you can meet one of our sons. We keep this in the family, Peggy, do you have anybody you want to add?
Hey, I've been trying.
Oh, Peggy's part of the family.
Yes.
All right, there we go. Peggy is.
Larry's my bud.
Anyway, so yeah, it's just fun. Maybe we could talk about how to make the games really beneficial.
Okay.
Should I do that?
Lovely.
Okay.
I'm not sure what you have in mind, so that's great.
Go ahead. Okay, so, you can take each thing, and this time especially, you don't even have to write in your exercise. You just say, did you move, or whatever.
Yes. What is it called? It's called movement and activity or something this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I kind of miss writing the exercise, but of course you can always do that on your own, I guess.
Yeah, and so you have to kind of decide what you're going to do and then hold yourself accountable, because nobody's going to be telling you what to do. They're going to, you just check. And it's like the food too. You don't have to write down anything. And when it says 100% on your program, it's what you have outlined to be your program. And so if you keep, if you just say, oh, you know what, I forgot to do my exercise, I think I'll walk downstairs and I'll call that it, unless you, like with my knee, that might have been right for one day. But yeah, so I think that's what I'm thinking is just make it count. Because the very first challenge that I ever went on, I was just kind of slimy about it. And now I see the value, and you can make it valuable if you really put your real goals there. Don't make it too hard, though. There's 2 ways to go with this. And if you make it too hard, then you can never earn your points, and it's discouraging, and you don't want to get on that scale because it makes you go both ways. But if you keep it, the right idea, then that would be good. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
I dig it.
Anybody have anything you want to add, say? All right. Congratulations on a great February. Everybody did it, completed, and stayed with it. Even staying with it, even if you know you're not going to maybe make it, and like Peggy was so sick, to still do the things you can and get those points and do the readings. That's what it's about. It's the consistency, and that's what we're after, the lifestyle, not necessarily the weight loss. The weight loss is good.
And if you have a day where you want to call it quits, you come back the next day and you're the champ.
That's right.
Yep.
I know. It's always sunnier the next day.
I was thinking of something when you were talking about your deal with losing weight. Some people, we've picked up on this, some people don't use the word lose because when you lose something, you want to find it, right?
Oh, please
And
no.
so maybe that plays with your head to lose weight. But Christy Medina is the
Yeah.
one whose name we mentioned and who was on the weekly webinar this time. She doesn't say lose weight. She talks about releasing it. And that really is a sweet thought when you think about it, that you're just letting it go. And you don't say lose because you don't want that stuff back.
It's like releasing a balloon.
Mhm.
It won't come back. Yeah.
Yep.
Good thought.
Hmm.
Okay, Anna, do you have any words you want to give us? Any words of wisdom?
Not at this moment.
Okay.
I'm not very wise so early in the game right now, but I'm learning. I definitely am learning and excited to move forward with this. And
We love reading your posts on the wall. You always write fun and good things.
It's true.
thanks.
So everybody, welcome to March Health Games, and away we go. And next week, same time, same place, same number, and all that stuff. Okay?
So it'll be on
Awesome.
Tuesdays.
Tuesday at
Tuesdays.
6.
Is that going to be okay for people? Hope, hope, hope.
It's okay
Yeah,
for me.
it'll be fine for me.
All
All
right.
right.
All right. Hey, thank you.
Thank
And
you.
we will see you on the wall.
See ya.
Awesome.
All right.
Hey,
Bye-bye.
thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.